Hey everyone and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to use our LumiMakr video plugin for DaVinci Resolve. Whether you've just purchased our solution or you're still exploring the free version, this guide is for you. So together we will discover how to add realistic and dynamic lighting effect to your videos, and of course we will also dive into advanced features like choosing your HDR format, which are HLG or PQ, as well as tone mapping. Let's get started. First, you will need to install the LumiMakr video plugin. So head to our official website lumimakr.com in the shop section, where you can download one of the 3 versions of our plugin. Once you've downloaded the file, you just gotta follow the installation steps which will appear on your desktop. Now let's move on to DaVinci Resolve. So once in DaVinci Resolve, you gotta go to the color tab just right there, then to the library section and scroll all the way down in the effect list to check that LumiMakr video is there. Now that the plugin is installed, let's set it up. So for this tutorial, I will create a simple project with a video of about 10 seconds long. So first, I will import a video clip. So I go to the category just right there and click Improve Media at the top left, select the video of my choice just right there, then I go to the edit section and make a drag and drop onto my timeline just like that. Now I will add LumiMakr video to my clip, so I go back to color, find LumiMakr video and make a drag and drop onto my node. With the effect applied, all LumiMakr options now appear in the setting panel. Okay, so now our effect is active. In a single pass, LumiMakr has already processed the image with intelligent noise reduction and detail fusion to prepare a clean image. By default, this image is instantly converted to HLG, but now we can customize that. This is where LumiMakr gives you decisive control over your final look. You can choose how your HDR image will be encoded. You can select between 2 transfer curves, which are HLG, hybrid log gamma, or PQ, which are perceptual quantizer with a simple checkbox. So here's what you need to know. These 2 formats affect how your video's light is interpreted on screen. HLG is mainly used for TV broadcast or live production, as it offers some compatibility with certain SDR display. It doesn't require metadata, making it suitable for real-time workflows. And PQ is used in the HDR10 format, the standard in most professional HDR content. It ensures accurate reproduction across the majority of modern HDR display. So, in short, choose HLG if you work on live or broadcast content for SDR backward compatibility, or choose PQ for maximum quality, especially if your content targets platform or display that fully support HDR. Finally, let's talk about tone mapping. This feature is ideal for adapting your HDR output to so-called standard display. It preserves details, improves visibility, and can even add a unique artistic touch to your video. So you will have 5 presets available, but if you want to fine-tune the output manually, you will have 3 sliders at your proposal. So the first of them is the strength. This work has a global tone mapping adjustment. It mainly affects midtones, letting you adjust the image's overall dynamic. So you should increase it to give more presence and contrast, or lower it for a softer, more natural look. What you have to know about this slider is that you should always start by setting this parameter first, because it sets the overall mood of your HDR look. So the second one is the tone compression. This one will adjust a local contrast, like the small light variations in texture, folds, fine light shadows area. It balances between strong stylized contrast or more readable image where details stand out even in complex area. So you should increase it for a sharper texture or decrease it for a softer cinematic feel with natural transition. So this one is perfect for scene with a lot of fine detail, like landscape, skin, or textured clothing. Finally, let's talk about the last slider of our tone mapping, the detail contrast. This one is complementary to the previous slider because it redefines the rendering of small details. It adjusts micro contrast and the very tiny light variations in the image. So you should increase it for a pop effect where detail looks crispier and the image will be more alive, or you should decrease it for a smoother look, which is ideal for close-ups or natural scene. So this slider should be used as the final touch of your tone mapping after setting strain and tone compression. So here's what you need to know about our tone mapping. These three parameters work together. Adjust them in a coherent order: strength, then tone compression, then detail contrast. Think of them as a trio. Each influence the overall look, so take your time to balance them for your project. So now let's go to export to finalize our project. Now we've reached the final step and it's crucial, the exporting. Here we're gonna match our setting to HLG PQ or tone mapping preset. So your export setting must match the workflow you select in LumiMakr video. So there will be two scenarios. So the first case is the HDR export. If you use LumiMakr video's new option to select an HDR output without tone mapping, whether in HLG or PQ, make sure your export settings match. So in the export section, in the advanced setting, just right here, you're gonna have to make sure that the color space tag just right here are on Rec 2020 and the gamma tag just right here is on Rec 2100 HLG if you have selected the transfer curves HLG, or you're gonna have to select this one just right here if you have used a PQ transfer curves. This will ensure that playback platform like YouTube or HDR TV display your HDR videos correctly. Also, don't forget to choose a 10-bit codec at minimum to preserve your image quality, exactly like the H265. Once you have set all these parameters, you can confidently export your HDR video with LumiMakr. Finally, the second case is if you're using a tone mapping preset. So your HDR range has already been compressed for standard display. So now you should just export an SDR video like the classic way. So select the H.264 codec just like that. For the color space tag, you're gonna have to select the Rec 709. And for the gamma tag, you're gonna have to select the gamma 2.4. In short, if you use LumiMakr tone mapping, finalize the project as you would with any SDR video. Thanks for watching. I hope you've learned a lot and feel ready to bring HDR technology into your video projects. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe so you don't miss upcoming tutorials, and leave a comment if you have any questions. See you soon.